Cisco Secure Access, Remote Browser Isolation, User Experience. All right, let's check this out. We're on a user machine and we're going to go to a gambling site. Remember, that category requires us to isolate using remote browser isolation. So that proxy browser in the cloud. All right, the user just goes ahead and opens up a browser. In this case, we'll open up an additional tab here. We'll go to playnow.com. Okay, looks exactly the same as it does anywhere else. How do I know it's proxied? Well, that little icon in the bottom is the only evidence that this particular connection to this category, gambling in this case, is isolated. Okay, so that's great. It's isolated. All other non-gambling sites won't be isolated, but let's try another gambling site. This time, let's go to playalberta.ca. And again, check that out. It's isolated. That's it. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the logs that we might see Cisco Secure Access. Let's go to Activity Search, and we see a bunch of web requests. Let's just filter this with isolated traffic only, and we can see the URL, the destination, the internal, the external IP address, and the action. The action is isolated. We see the category of gambling. We see our rule name. And again, as we continue to move forward, we see tons of additional details. We see the action, the timestamp, the rule name, the name of the desktop, the user, the URL, all the data that we would require to do additional analysis as needed. Now, let's go back and look at access policy. You can see that rule that we created in the previous video, and now we see there's 134 hits. Those are the hits that we did during our testing. Pretty neat.